This is a review for the Black+Decker PowerSeries 2-in-1 cordless vacuum. This vacuum's airflow was measured at 26 CFM. It failed our filtration and sealing test largely because it does not have a HEPA post-motor filter. In our carpet stress test, the vacuum did fairly well for the price. It was able to pick up most debris eventually, though it was unable to clean up certain edge debris without switching to the hand vacuum. In our carpet deep clean test, the Black+Decker picked up only 13 grams of debris after being pushed back and forth 3 times over an area of carpet embedded with 30 grams of fine debris. In our hard floor stress test, the vacuum again performed fairly well for the price. It picked up most debris eventually, except for edge debris, which once again required the use of the hand vacuum and crevice tool to pick up. The vacuum failed our crevice test. Even with considerable effort, we could not get it to remove debris from the crevice used for this test. Moving on to battery life and performance, this vacuum was tested to run for 24.5 minutes on high, which is a good runtime. The issue is that it offers very poor performance even on high. Recall that it picked up only 13 of 30 grams of debris in our deep clean test. Next we have ease of use. The HSV-B420J is super light. The whole vacuum weighs only 4.8 pounds. And much of that weight is distributed towards the bottom of the vacuum, which makes the vacuum feel very light in the hand. That weight distribution towards the bottom of the vacuum also allows it to stand up on its own. The vacuum does have a very small dustbin with a maximum measured capacity of only about 175 milliliters. It should also be noted that the filters on the Black+Decker will cake up with certain debris much faster than the bill will actually fill up with certain debris. And this does drastically reduce how long you can use the vacuum before needing to deal with debris when vacuuming certain fine debris. Moving on to what we like and dislike about this vacuum, the first thing that we like about it is its price. This is a very inexpensive cordless vacuum, and we definitely do like the low price for this vacuum. The vacuum is also very light and compact, and that makes it very easy to use. Moving on to what we dislike about this vacuum, the list is definitely longer than it is for most other cordless vacuums that we tested. The raw performance for this vacuum is poor, especially considering it failed our filtration and sealing test. The vacuum does eventually clean up carpet and hard surfaces. However, it does so much less efficiently than more expensive options. And it especially has trouble with edge debris, as we mentioned earlier. The vacuum also doesn't deep clean carpet very well, although this is to be expected at its price point. The vacuum's battery life is good, but its performance is poor, which gives it a lower score in the battery life and performance category. In terms of general recommendations for this vacuum, we simply cannot recommend it solely based on its failing our filtration and sealing test. This vacuum picks up fine debris, and much of that fine debris it puts right back into the room where it picked it up from. And for that reason alone, we cannot recommend this particular cordless vacuum. If you absolutely must buy a cordless vacuum at this price point, the Hoover Link Signature is a much better option. It cleans carpet and hard surfaces much better than this Black+Decker vacuum, and it's also not that much more expensive than this Black+Decker vacuum. However, keep in mind that we generally do not recommend the Link Signature either, because it also failed our filtration and sealing test. And this is really the theme for cordless vacuums at this price point. All of them that we tested failed that test. So in general, we do not recommend any of those vacuums. Now, cheaper cordless vacuums that we do recommend may not be quite as cheap as this particular Black+Decker vacuum, but they did pass our filtration and sealing test. And for that reason, we can actually recommend them. Those more expensive options are also going to clean carpet and hard surfaces, and especially deep clean carpet much better than this particular Black+Decker cordless vacuum. Now, we do test new cordless vacuums all the time, so definitely check out the description to this video for our latest recommendations. We will have them listed there in the description to this video. Thank you for watching.